Welcome to Indian Thoughts, Shining Wings channel. Kindly tune to our website for hundreds of motivational stories in text, audio, and video. I am Joseph. Episode 4, Misery Dinner. There's not a single person who knows not crisis. The difference between people is in the strategy with which they deal with it. I am of the opinion that every crisis should be faced quite ceremoniously, mostly because running away from it is not the right solution. Also, liquor is not the right answer. Professor Felice Leonardo Bescaglia, who was a very popular motivational speaker, shared with us a striking life story. He wrote about his mother and their misery dinner. It was the night after his father came home and said that it looked as if he would have to go into bankruptcy because his partner had absconded with her firm's funds. The next day, his mother went out and sold some jewelry to buy food for a sumptuous feast. Other members of the family scolded her for it, but she told them, "The time for joy is now, when we needed it most, not next week." He says that it really was a turning point. When they met for the dinner, their elder daughter said that she can work overtime, while his father said that he can sell magazines. The story says that the Bescaglias passed away richer than they were. A knight came to a renowned swordsman to learn sword fighting. He taught him everything with emphasis on dragon slaying. The knight was afraid of dragons and he never intended to fight with a dragon. His teacher knew this, and just before his return, he whispered something into his ears and told that knight that this is a magic mantra powerful enough to lose the strength of any dragon. He returned happily with the power of words. Once he came to the city, he decided to save the city from all the dragons that disturbed it. He fought with the dragons with confidence. He also found that the magic words are working. He slew many dragons until the day he met the trainer again, who told him that the magic words he gave were not magical at all. The next story is that of a young man who lost everything in his business. He came to the beach and sat there on a bench, more or less counting the waves. Soon, a middle-aged, good-looking and well-dressed gentleman came there and sat beside him. They introduced each other, and this young man shared all his woes. Hearing the sad story, the gentleman pulled out a checkbook from his side pocket and filled it with a figure of $100,000. He then signed under it, gave it to the young man, and said, "You may use it as you please. I will come back here the same time, the same day, next year." That day, returned the cash. Soon he disappeared in the crowd. The young man could not believe his eyes. His mouth remained half open. He looked at the name of the person who had signed the check. It was one Hero Buff. Soon he remembered that he could be the notorious drug mafia chief. My God, his story was too bad that he needed no reason to kill somebody. The young man understood that he could be killed if he failed to pay the money back. Anyway, he decided to do some business. He also decided not to use the check unless in an emergency. Slowly, he picked up and soon who could win back what he lost and also earned much more. By the time a year had gone, he came to the beach with the check on the assured day, but the man was not seen anywhere. The young man then went to the home guard working there and asked him if he had seen such a man anywhere. The home guard could not identify the person. The young man further said that he had given him a check a year back and now he has come to return it as promised. Oh, I know him, cried the home guard. He was a runaway from the city mental hospital. His pleasure was issuing checks to whomever that speaks to him. He is now back in the hospital. The young man could face the crisis successfully simply because he had a little bit of confidence within. Truly, it's our mind that decides our fate in our fight with crisis. There's a little dog inside every crisis. If we turn back boldly, it may run away. Thank you all for patiently watching this. Meet you again.